almost got decapitated. I ran straight through a glass window in the middle of the night. I didn't even remember doing it. Some trips are eye-opening. Others are terrifying. This is Dose of Reality. Case number 2, through the glass. I was going through one of the lowest points in my life. My wife had left me. I was alone with the kids. No money, no food, no transportation. Everything felt like it was falling apart. I had used shamanic drumming before to try and find answers. And for some reason, I thought I'd try it again. But this time, with a little help, I had a large shrub of Brugmansia sanguinea that I grew myself. Not knowing the proper dosage, I made a tea using 2 leaves and 2 reddish-orange flowers. I didn't measure. I didn't research. I just guessed. That night, I went to bed and started drumming, trying to guide myself into a deeper state. After a while, I felt it coming on, strong, stronger than I expected. But instead of letting go, I fought it. Eventually, I fell asleep, and that's when it started. I was being chased by something. A demon. It wouldn't stop. It kept smashing my face into the projectors in a movie theater projection booth, the same place I used to work. Over and over again, I could feel every hit, every impact. It felt real. At one point, I woke up, but not fully. I was running. I slammed straight into the kitchen counter at full speed. The impact knocked the air out of me, and I crashed flat onto the floor. No hands to catch myself. I gasped from the pain. Then everything went black again. That's all I remember. When I woke up the next morning, something felt very wrong. There was blood on the sheets. My legs were covered in cuts. My forehead had deep wounds. My body felt wrecked. Then I saw my son standing at the foot of the bed, just staring at me. "Dad," he said, "I think you need to come into the living room." I followed him and froze. The house was destroyed. A massive glass window about 4 feet by 8 feet was completely shattered. Not safety glass, real glass, sharp, jagged pieces still hanging like knives. That's when it hit me. I was the one who went through it. Somehow, I ran straight through that window, knees first. If it had been my upper body, I wouldn't be here. I just stood there, trying to understand what I was looking at. "What happened?" I asked my son. He said I went completely crazy during the night. The kids locked themselves in a room, terrified, while I ran back and forth through the house, smashing into walls at full speed. At the same time, I was yelling, saying things that didn't make sense. He said I even stood in the shower with my clothes on, crying. It was like I was trying to destroy myself. And honestly, I almost did. I went to the mirror to see what I looked like. I didn't recognize myself. I looked like something else, like a Martian. My blue-green eyes were completely black, just like those infected in the X-Files. And my body, covered in cuts, bad ones. Do not try this stuff. Maybe, just maybe, under controlled conditions, with someone experienced guiding you, it could be different. But what I went through, I could have died, and without a doubt, it was the most terrifying experience of my life. What do you think of this story? Have you heard other real stories like this? Or maybe gone through a crazy experience of your own? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoy true trip stories and want more unfiltered experiences that show how unpredictable reality can be, don't miss out. Hit like and subscribe to Dose of Reality. And if you've got a story of your own, Here's your chance to share it. Check the description for details on how to submit, and you might be featured in a future episode. And remember, every trip has a lesson, and every lesson is your dose of reality.